Hello, hello, beautiful divine beings, beautiful divine mothers. It's Amanda Cannon here. So I'm just adjusting some things. I hope you are all well and wonderful, and happy Thursday to you. So I'm Amanda Cannon. I am the guardian of divine mothers and children. And today we are channeling, or I am channeling through a transmission for you, Surrender into Peace. This is the fifth transmission of the Divine Mother Reconnection series, and you'll find the transmissions before it. Is it the fifth or the sixth? The fifth or the sixth. You'll find the other transmissions before it in the playlist on YouTube, the Divine Mother Reconnection playlist. And this transmission series was born through my own disconnection. I was going through a massive initiation and I couldn't handle it in the current life situation I was in. And so I completely unplugged all of my source connection, all of my intuitive connection. I disconnected from the new earth grids. I unplugged completely. And as a result, I needed to come back. And so I decided to create this transmission series to help myself reconnect and in return help other mothers who may have been experiencing the same or just find it hard to connect and stay connected. And so through my own life experience, we find ourselves in the surrender today. And so surrender, I just want to talk a little bit about the distortions around surrender first. And when we think of surrender, we often think of it as giving up. Oh, I give up. My hands are tied. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. In Hollywood movies, that's how we depict. It's like, oh, I surrender. Take my weapon. Don't kill me. Whatever it is. And so we often think of surrender as a bad thing. And even if we are knowing that when we talk about surrender, like logically, we know that we need surrender to the moment. If our nervous system and our brains and all that are wired to believe otherwise, then our mind's number one job is to protect us, to stop us from getting killed. And the brain's idea of being killed can mean a whole bunch of things that actually will not kill you. At least in the physical sense. And so if the mind's number one job is to protect you, and in your mind, surrender, it actually means to give up and die, then your mind won't actually allow you to drop into the surrender. And so part of today's transmission is we need to remove any of the distortions around surrender so that your nervous system, your mind, and your body can feel safe in the surrender. And so that will be the first part of the transmission. And I also wanted to talk about why we can't surrender, how we need to control the situation. So especially as mothers, the feminine, she feels the need to have everything, all the ducks in a row, everything controlled and in control. And she needs to make sure all the house is in control, all the appointments are set and all of that sort of thing. And then when something starts to unravel and control seems to slip away, we become frantic, we become overwhelmed, overstimulated. Oh my God, I don't have this under control. What am I going to do? And we tend to really hold on to situations and circumstances because we feel the need to control them, especially when it comes to things like our children, controlling how our children behave and how our children react to certain situations and so forth. When it comes to the relationship, we may want to control certain dynamics within the relationship, control over the household, control over finances and the money situation, control over whatever life situation you find yourself in. I know for many around the world are finding themselves in a really tricky life situation at the moment, be it with the economic circumstances. Could also be with the control around the ex. That's a big one, a common one. And so in order to surrender, we need to let go of control. And we need to understand that in these certain gripping frequencies. I need to control this, and I've got to hold on to it, and I've got to hold on to control. Otherwise, it's all going to fall apart. Or, just bracing, like holding on, waiting for the devastating impact of it all. In this energy, we can't actually find our intuitive guidance. We can't find the path forward. We can't find the way out. All we can see is the chaos in this bubble that we've created, and we're stuck in a bubble of chaos. And so part of the surrender means to surrender the control, to let go of the control. And we need to reframe surrender as in not to meaning giving up your power. So I am giving up control. I am giving up my power. It is actually reclaiming it. Because when we truly surrender and we allow the body to rest, we allow the mind to rest, we allow ourselves to drop into that state of, there is nothing I can do, I surrender. And we just let it all go, and we allow rest in. And then we can allow peace in. And when we can do that in the midst of the chaos that is around us, in the unfolding, in whatever is playing out for your situation, that is when our power comes back online. When all of that contraction energy, that restriction energy, all of that craziness, the fuzziness, it's all slipped away, it's, settled. And our connection, our pillar comes back online. Our heart guidance comes back online. Our internal power, our kundalini current can activate again. It has room to move. It has room to breathe. It can flow. And it's from this space that we can create and that we can receive the guidance. Oh, this is the next step. This is how I get out of this situation. This is how I navigate this situation in a way that benefits me and whoever else it may benefit. And so today we're really focusing on calming the nervous system and allowing us to let go of that control. And I just wanted to share a little bit of a personal story. So one of the big moments that I had to let go of control, if you don't know me, we've currently left Australia. So I'm an Australian and we've left. I have a partner and 3 young children, and we were in the 9-to-5 matrix system. The children were in school, and it was everything that was against our values. And it was creating a lot of pressure with family connection and dynamics, time poor, finances, all of that sort of stuff. We didn't feel like we could get ahead. It just wasn't the life that we were living, working 5 days a week to enjoy a little bit of time together on the weekends and so forth. You know the story. And the matrix conditioning. And so I wanted out of it so bad. And I was so like, this is not the life for me. I need a way out. The only thing is I had a partner and 3 children, and I couldn't just leave on my own because I would be abandoning my partner and 3 children and abandoning myself as a result. But I couldn't stay either. And so I was just so hell-bent on getting out of that situation. And it caused a lot of contraction and a lot of friction with Josh and I, because he agreed, but he was very much held onto the safety of the mind, the safety that the mind generates or creates through that, weekly income and all of those sorts of things. And so I had to let go of all of the attachments that I had around leaving Australia to create a better life. And what that meant for me, my family and everything. And I remember I was just on the bed bawling my eyes out. There was so much pain and grief. I had to grieve the life I wanted. I had to let go of the attachment. I had to let go of the control. Oh, the control was just so much tension in my body, and I cried it all out. It was a massive tower moment, sobbing for like hours. And it still took 2 years. But from that moment, I was able to slowly start surrendering. It wasn't instant. I got more okay with it and more okay with it and more okay with it. And I just had to surrender. But I didn't surrender as in, okay, well, it's not going to happen. I just surrendered into, well, whatever, what is guided will happen. And so I started to follow the guidance, and eventually we got there. And when you understand and you know that if this is your true path, what will be for you will be for you if you can surrender and allow the guidance in, then you can surrender knowing that you have reclaimed your power, your guidance, and the path forward. And so I'm just going to check my notes here. And the big thing that we just need to understand about this is that when we are in that contraction energy and that control energy and that I need to make this work the way that my mind perceives it energy, we can't actually create from that energy. That energy actually creates stagnation, and we're just going to be constantly trying to create and going up against a brick wall, and the feedback loop is going to be the creation's only going to get to here before it comes back to here, because you haven't actually cleared it and you haven't actually allowed the spaciousness for it to thrive, and you're not actually creating from alignment, you're creating from fear and mind control. And so before we drop into the transmission, I'll let you know that I'll start some music actually. And I will let you know that it will be okay to lay down for this transmission, because we really want the body to surrender. We really want to create a safe environment for our nervous system, for every part of us, our physical, our mind, our emotion, our spirit. We all want to feel safe and held. And so if it feels true for you to lay down to receive this transmission, then you may do so. However, if you are able to sit and create that safety for your body at the same time, it will allow for a more easeful or greater receptivity within the channel. And so when you're ready, I invite you to find yourself a comfortable position. And I'm just being guided to say this because I'm meant to be saying this at the beginning of all of my transmissions now. As a part of the scarcity transmission last week, I was initiated into including my PayPal link to receive donations. If you feel called, if you receive my transmissions and you find them useful, benefit, and you wish to donate, then the PayPal link will be there, and you may do so. So thank you so much for receiving that information. And also my calendar is currently open to work one-on-one. So if you feel that you would like to go any deeper on any of these themes that I talk about, so you can reconnect more deeply with yourself, your God, your inner God, and your children, that is exactly what I am here to do. So finding yourself your nice comfortable position. You may want to move around a little bit to just find that perfect position where every part of your body is able to relax. You're able to drop into a peaceful state within the physical vessel. You can allow the muscles from your toes up the legs to relax, allowing the hips to relax, to soften the abdomen, torso, arms, fingers, allowing them to just fall as they naturally fall, relaxed, softened, all the neck muscles softening, loosening as your head relaxes, allowing your body to just feel nicely held, nurtured by the ground that supports you, and just feeling that ground really holding you now, feeling the earth holding you, feeling me hold you, feeling Mother Mary hold you. Mother Mary works through me always. and feeling held by yourself. Just giving yourself thanks and gratitude for allowing yourself to create the space in your busy life to receive this beautiful offering. As we take 3 deep breaths together to drop into complete relaxation, complete surrender. Taking first big breath in and out. Big breath in and out. One final big breath in and release. Just feeling your energy soften with the release. Allowing the energy of the day to drop away, fall away. Allowing your nervous system to relax in this moment. Telling your nervous system that she is safe, she is held in this moment, and anything that she is holding on to, anything that she is bracing for, anything that she's feeling nervous about, she can just place it down. Just place it next to you, within arm's reach. If you really need to get it back, you can get it back. But for the meantime, it's safely right next to you. So your nervous system can completely surrender to this transmission. Surrender to the peace. Surrender to the moment. Surrender to the self. Surrender to your own internal power. And as your body is laying, softening, we ask the cells to start to activate, to come online, to bring forth the threads of information around holding on to control, holding on to the need for things to have the outcome that you think you desire. Any thoughts or beliefs around what surrender actually means. Allowing these energies, these threads of information to come to the surface of the cellular memory. As the molecules start to vibrate, buzz in, coming online, you may want to tap your body to help with the vibration, the activation, tapping your womb, your solar plexus, your hips, your thighs, asking the body to come alive. As you surrender back into a state of relaxation, once you feel your body vibrating, the aliveness, your energy, your power, this is you that you can feel vibrating. As we ask the 7 chakras to start to open, the chakras above, the chakras below, opening, spinning, expanding as far as they can, as fast as they can, in all directions, knowing that it is safe to open, it is safe to soften, Daria Shatako Yesitiki and Akaria Shatako Satayana Karia Shatako. And asking the meridian path, the meridian points to activate, to come online, to spin and expand. And all of the light pathways activating, connecting, plugging in, sitting perfectly over the synapses pathways, the neurology, the organic matter, allowing for symbiosis and harmony between the light body and the physical body, so that information and energy may be shared with you easily, coherently, in a way that you can understand. And just remember, if anything is coming through and not making sense, you can ask for it to more clarity, or you can trust that the clarity will come at a future date. Ashioto Korea Shataka Yikiana Karia Shatako. Aria Shataka Yikiana Karia Shatako. As we just send our energy down now, down through the Earth Star Chakra, through the earth grids, the rock, the soil, the minerals, down into Mother Gaia's core, Sister Tara's core, the beautiful holding of the Earth's womb, where you were grounded, plugged in, knowing you are held safely, and this is your thread home, should you need to find it. Ashio Korea Shataka. Aria Shataka Ikina Shotoria Shatayana Karia Shatako. Ayana Yana Hoya Ya Hoya Ya Siyana Heya. Aria Shatako Ikianaka. And coming back up through your own energy signature, back up through the earth, bringing her wisdom, her gnosis, her holding with you. As you move back through your vessel, through your chakra system, through your beautiful pillar of light, your strong pillar of light, moving up, out through the crown, expanding up above, shooting all the way up into your galactic origins, for the dimension from which you came, finding the star systems that hold the information that is relevant for you to receive in today's transmission, the coding and the frequencies that will support you. Plugging into those points, plugging in, connecting. Thanking Father Universe for holding and supporting. Thanking your monad for guiding as you come back down through the star systems, through the Earth's atmosphere. Coming back down through your upper chakras, down through your crown, to land in your heart, the center of your being, the 0 point. Taking a big breath into the heart now. As we feel into the heart space, to expand the heart out. Just imagine that you can expand the energy of your heart out past your physical vessel, out even further, stretching a meter in front, a meter behind, to the sides, stretching even further to the edges of the room, the roof. How far can your heart stretch? How much can you activate your toroidal field? Feeling the juiciness of your energy, of your expansion, of the largeness of you, the power of you. Tariya Shatoya Satakaye Shitiki Anotoria Shatakaye Siti Anata Orea Shatakaye Shianataria Shituko Ayanasaka Yeshitiki Atataria Shituko Yata Ikiana Okia Shiatoria Shataka Ishiataria Shituko. And with your awareness still on your heart, I'm just going to imagine that all of you is in your heart space, and you see a beautiful lotus flower, open, blossoming, inviting. You make your way over to the flower to take a seat, to rest in the beautiful holding of the divine flower, the divine flower of transformation. As you sit in this beautiful flower, you receive a shower of golden, white, and rose pink light frequency, rose gold. A shower of this energy pouring onto you, all of you, surrounding you, holding you. The energy of Mother Mary. You see her doves flying around you, coding you with love, peace, nurture, new beginnings, possibility that lies in the peace of the surrender. The energy is divine, loving, holding. Your nervous system feels so safe, so secure, so loved, so nurtured. Arya Shatako Yikina Karya Shatakaya Satarya Shatako Ayanaya Sotaria Hiya Hoyana Sataria Horia Iya Arya Shatakaya Notoria Shataya Sataka Oriata Kianatari Shiti Nokori Kianatata. And as you just sit for a moment, receiving the beautifulness of this frequency, this energy. And before you start to see a path open, the path forward for you, the path that will lead you to where you need to be. You feel called to stand, to walk to this path, knowing that this energy is still holding you, still supporting you as you take steps along this path that is taking you to the 0 point. And along this path, your body, your mind, your spirit, and your emotions begin to show you, one by one, what are the perceived blocks you have around surrendering, around control. You may see them pop up as the situation you're finding it difficult to surrender to. You may see them pop up as past memories, as feelings, songs, people. Just trusting that however it comes through, be it something felt within the body, something sensed, something seen, maybe nothing at all. It is all perfect. You can trust. And as these things pop up along this path, you know that you can't take them with you into the creation point, the 0 point. And so your higher self arrives, your purified expression, the highest evolved expression of your monad, of you, of everything that you are, arrives before you on this path. She may appear as a light, as a goddess, an empress, a frequency, an angel, a color. However she appears, she is here to support you in the surrender. And she asks you now to hand over to her all of these perceived blocks, all of these situations that you need to control, all of the situations that if they weren't in your control, you feel you would lose your mind. Instability would absolutely come of you not having control. Any situation where you are so frustrated and angered because you don't have control. Anything that you are holding on to that is not yours to hold on to. Anything that you are holding so tight that you can't let the energy of it breathe, expand. Anywhere that you are blocking yourself from your own evolution because you are gripping too tight. Your higher self is here to take it from you. And know that by handing these things over to your higher self, you are not giving up on them. You are not walking away. You are simply giving them to the part of you that knows how best to move forward, how best to handle the situations, how you can benefit by letting go. And as we move into the surrender, this is where your higher self can talk to you. She can share with you. She can guide you. Akiana sotoria shataka ikiana ashata korea shataka. As you walk further along the path, allowing any more bits of information to come forth around control, holding, gripping. We allow them to be handed up to your higher self, walking along beside you, picking up the pieces, holding them as you remove the burden of them from your shoulders, the weight of them from your vessel, the contraction of them from your mind. And you allow spaciousness to open up, walking further along the path. Yashata Korea Shata Yana Sia Toria Shataka Ayana Hiya Hawaii Haya Hawaii Takaria Shataku Isataka Iya Karia Shataku Aria Shataka Ikiana Karia Shataku. And as you walk further along the path, we ask you, your mind, your body, your spirit, and your emotions to show you where you hold distortions around the word surrender. That the narrative that you hold around what it means to surrender is actually preventing you from surrendering. Anywhere that these distortions are alive within your field, within your physical matter, asking them to be shown, to come through on this path. You may see them as a thread, as a book, as a piece of paper, as a brain, anything, color, a frequency, a pocket of dark matter. However they are being shown to you is perfect. Ashia noto korea shataka ikiana shia hotoria shia katari shatoko. And your higher self is able to retrieve these distortions, these narratives. Surrender means die. Surrender means give up. Surrender means give over my power. Allowing your higher self to retrieve all of those distortions so that she can just gently and easily alchemize them alongside there with you. Akarya shatako ikiana shataria shatako arya shataka ikiana karya shatako. Knowing that you have handed over, and gifted to your higher self the stories, the control, the gripping, the energy that is preventing you from surrendering. Knowing that you have now created the spaciousness within your physical body, within your cells, within your mind, and your nervous system to move to the 0 point, the creation point, where you may surrender to the next steps. Ashiatori ashataka ikianata Arya shatako ikiana shataka ikiana tarya shatako Arya shataka ikiana karya shatako. And suddenly the path has an end. with a big light, a white light, but a darkness behind it. You know that this is the creation point, the 0 point, the void. And so you move forward, you step forward towards the light. One foot in, another foot. And you're surrounded in the nothingness, the darkness, the suspension. There is no roof, there is no floor, there are no walls. There is simply you in the void, the 0 point, suspended, floating. No weight to carry, nothing to hold, nothing to think about, just to simply be, to surrender into peace, to feel the peace of the moment, the peace of you, when you are nothing but you, only you in this beautiful space. The easefulness of it. Can you surrender to this moment? Can you surrender to the ease? Can you surrender to the nothingness? Can you surrender to the knowing that from here everything can work out exactly as it will benefit you? That from here you can know that life will go in your favor. Ariyashataka yikiana kariyashataka iana satoriyashataka oriyashataka ikianata oriyashataka ishitiyanata ikiyanata oriyashataka ikiyanata tata oyana shia toriya kayana satoriya kana kiyano toriya shata uaya sata kiyanata. Can you surrender to your own internal power? Can you feel in this nothingness the power that you hold? Can you feel the fullness of you, the fire, the creator? Can you feel the love that you have for yourself when there is nothing in the way? Shiako isitiki na shataka ishiatoriataka ariashatako yana satari asheteki yana satoho ayana shatakari asatori ashataka. And will you surrender to your own eternal power? Can you surrender to your own internal guidance? And can you surrender to your own internal love? Dakaria shatako yiki anashatako aria shataka yishi anataria shatako aria shataka yiki anashataka aria shatako. Can you feel how, when you let it all drop away and there is nothing in the way, the new path can be born, the new steps provided, the new opportunity created. Ashia tokoria shataka, mukoria shataka, yikiena shataka, oria shataka, yikiena shataka. I invite you to take 1 or 2 big breaths just to really feel into the peacefulness of this energy. Breathing in and out. Breathing in. And one more breath, breathing in. And from here, as your nervous system has been given the graciousness, the spaciousness to relax, to rest, your mind has been given the graciousness, the spaciousness to relax, to rest. Your body has been given the graciousness and the spaciousness to relax and rest. Your spirit has been given the graciousness and the spaciousness to relax, rest, and rise within. From here, she can show you as the void disappears, the suspension disappears, and you find yourself in the angelic holding, crystal grids, creation, illumination, amplification, crystalline structures, supporting your creation forward, your momentum forward. A beautiful space, activating, enriching, aliveness, peace, harmony, love surrounds you. This is the space that you've created from the surrender. Anything else that you are seeing here, this is your message. This is your guidance. This is your knowing. This is your path forward, my darling. Akaria shatako yeshiti anata karia shatako hasi anata karia shatako. Aria shianataria sotoria shatakaya shianotoria shataka. Ya hoa ya nasataria shatako ya nakaria shataka. And from here, the new path opens. You see it ahead. The path back to your heart, illuminated with guidance, opportunity. You feel at home, feel safe, grounded, clarity and easefulness, and knowing that you can come here at any time, in any chaotic situation, and find the path home. Daria shatako ikiana shatakaria shatako yashatiana karia shatako. And as you begin to walk down this path back to your heart, you may see your higher self again. She may have a message for you, something to gift you, something to show you. But she asks you now, darling, how will you remember this space? How will you remember me? How can you remember the power of what it is to come to this space when you feel so lost you can't see a way out? What is it that you can implement from today as a reminder that surrender into peace is the path forward? Karya Shatako Yashitiki Anakarya Shatako Ayana Shataka Yiki Anashatako Karya Shataka Yiki Anakarya Shatako. And as you continue to walk down the path with the guidance of how you can remember to come here again, you walk with a knowing that you have reclaimed your power, that you have reclaimed your path forward, that you have reclaimed your role as the creator of your own reality, and that from this space you can come back to your heart with the intention of what it is you desire to create, what it is you're calling in, knowing that in this moment you are receptive to the guidance. You can receive the intuition, the vision, the synchronicity. And there are no coincidences. The guidance is all around you, darling. Are you prepared to listen? As each divine mother finds her place of surrender and she reclaims her power, her truth, in all of the times of contraction, frustration, anger, control, she creates a ripple effect far greater than she can realize. The Divine Mothers remembering this path, connecting with themselves in such a deep way, have a ripple effect on their children, their connection with their children, rewriting the templates of what it is to be mother and child in a modern world. They are showing their child what it is to be connected to self and God, to child, to their knowing, to live an intuitively guided life, to create abundance and prosperity, in a way that is nurturing to their soul. This ripple effect is creating waves around the globe. And we thank you for being part of the change, for being part of the wave. As you land back in your heart, fully held, fully guided, fully safe. We take 3 big breaths to lock this information in, this frequency, as you recalibrate to the safety of surrender. As your frequency now vibrates in the safety of surrender. As your mind now resonates with the safety of surrender. This new frequency, this surrender, this peace is coded into your DNA, to your blueprint, if you will allow it. To your physical matter, to your nervous system. And taking a big breath, 3 big breaths, starting with the first, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Locking this frequency in place. This is you, you are now this. It is so, it is so, it is so. As you come back to your body, spreading from your heart down your torso, up through your shoulders, your arms, neck, legs. Bringing movement, stretching, yawning, moving. As you come back to the now moment, fully present in your body, fully grounded, fully anchored, clear, nurtured, juiciness of that frequency pulsing through your body. Some beautiful rest. A cup of tea, a chamomile tea. Be a beautiful integration bath. Just really gentle nurturing of the self is the integration guidance from this transmission. It feels so beautiful. Thank you to all who joined live or on the replay. I'd love to hear how this transmission went for you. What did you let go of? Were you able to receive that guidance in the suspension of nothingness? What came through? Did you get clarity on your next steps forward? Sharing the comments, let other people know so that they will feel called to come and receive this beautiful transmission as well, a beautiful gift from me to you, Divine Mother. Such a blessing to bring through these frequencies and codes and information for you. I truly value your time. Hope you have a wonderful evening, day, wherever it is for you. And I will close down this portal now, closing down the portal, allowing it to be accessed for those who watch the replay, but sending it down to Mother Gaia. Ashia Doria Shataka Yishitiki Yasataka. As I now close down this live stream. Thank you, beautiful souls.